Today, from the new film Zoolander 2, Ben Stiller. And star of Better Call Saul, Bob Odenkirk. Plus your questions and comments on another edition of The Inbox. All next on Live. And now, here are your Emmy Award-winning co-hosts, Kelly Ripa and Michael Strahan.
Welcome, everybody. It's Wednesday, February 10th, 2016. It is Ash Wednesday, everyone. So make sure you get to church and get your ashes today, or your mom will certainly call you on the phone and let you know that she knows that you didn't get your ashes.
Yes, and so, you know, I know it's a very important thing. So what are you giving up for Lent?
I think I'm going to give up what I always give up, which is really a sacrifice, and I feel like the Pepperidge Farm Company must suffer a blow when I give up Pepperidge Farm goldfish every year. Yeah, because it is my go-to snack. I love those goldfish crackers so much. I have them every night when I watch TV, and it's really, for me, a real sacrifice. It's a real sacrifice, because I almost eat them mindlessly, like it's a part of a habit. So it really is about giving up something I love, and I love that.
So you're giving up the Pepperidge Farm?
Yeah. My children...
Stock just went down.
They just went down. My children, of course, have offered to sacrifice and give up things like reading and homework. And,
I'm sure they wish that was possible.
Eating vegetables, all of those things.
So how was your night, though?
It's good, yeah. Just a good night. We watched CNN all night. We watched the coverage of the New Hampshire primaries come in, which were, to me, what's fascinating. Did you guys watch this at all? Anybody watch the primaries?
I missed it.
Okay. So how do they call it so early? Because I feel like we were watching it for 4 minutes and then they declared a winner. Did you feel that way? Hello? You turned it off. You just wanted to be on camera. Okay. Right.
Well, I guess they have some kind of... Yesterday, when I first saw it, it was like, Trump has 9 votes.
Right.
And
yeah.
It's like...
Right. And then they declare a winner, and I go, how do they know that? I guess they go by exit polls, and they poll people as they're coming out. And
it's very hard to figure all that out. But I missed it. I missed that yesterday. But you know, last night I went to La Serena. It's a new restaurant. Batali is opening up, I think tomorrow. It's on, you know, down in the meatpack, like 16th and 9th or something like that. And I ran into Mario yesterday and his wife Susie and his son Leo. You know Leo?
I sure do.
Well, Leo just got accepted into Michigan.
Oh, that's great. Yes. I remember when he was applying, because our kids are applying at the same time.
Which is awesome. So,
that's great.
So congratulations to Leo, and the dinner was magnificent. And you know what I love? You know what I love about a kid now? The kids now are so smart. Yeah. Like when I graduated from college, I mean, when I not graduated from college, when I was accepted into college and graduated from high school, my parents bought me a Gucci watch.
Oh.
Back in 1989, I was clean. You couldn't tell me nothing. Like I had my Gucci.
Don't get any ideas, Michael. You're not getting a Gucci watch.
But Leo loves watches, so Leo was trying to talk his parents into buying him a Patek Philippe.
Oh, yeah, no.
I'm like, what?
He must be living a much better life.
but I must say, he's very smart, because those ads that they put out for that watch, it made me want one. I don't have one. But it makes you want one because it says you don't own a Patek Philippe. You just take care of it for the next generation. So, like, Leo's like, well, Dad, it's for the future.
Well, he can just wait. And does Mario have one?
No, Mario doesn't have one either. Like, you know, just still could have one. But it was great. I highly recommend La Serena. They had some dumplings there. Made me want to kiss myself.
Dumplings? Is it Italian food?
Italian, but I don't know what. It was like, what? Yes, Italian food.
Dumplings.
But I don't know. It may not have been
ravioli.
Ravioli, that's what it was. Okay. All right. Obviously, I had cocktails with it.
Gnocchi?
I had cocktails with it.
You don't say.
I'm not operating on all cylinders right now.
I just wanted to make sure. I was like, is it Asian?
You know,
is it Asian?
there are certain times you do stuff and you say ravioli, and inside I kick my head. My brain kicked itself. I kicked myself. Yes, ravioli. Good call.
It's funny, though, you're mentioning Leo, because the last time we saw the Batalis, our sons had both just graduated from high school, and we were at separate restaurants. We were at the same restaurant at separate tables celebrating their high school graduation. Wow. So that's the last time we saw each other. Oh. So it's so funny.
But and kids, it goes so fast.
I know.
It goes so fast.
Crazy.
And you know, you were talking about the primaries.
I didn't mean graduate. I meant it was the last day of school. So we were talking about like how they have like the big men on campus, they're seniors,
and
all of that.
Over.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And now, but your Michael hasn't picked the school yet.
He hasn't decided. The good news is he's gotten into where
is he stressing over it though?
He's not stressing over it. We're stressing over it, but he seems like oddly relaxed about it, which makes us even more stressed.
Yeah.
I feel like he needs to actually start narrowing it down. And
it's kind of running out of time, and it'll be here before you know it, but he needs to really make a decision.
He's actually, and I told you this before, he's doing like a real estate tour of colleges instead of actually, he's like, well, I like the dorms over here, and I go, okay, stop. It's not the real estate tour of the college.
Well, it kind of sort of is.
It's not.
Kind of sort of is.
It's really not.
But we were just talking about the primaries, and since some of you watched, but you turned it off, it seems, we're going to tell you who won.
Because they declared a winner, I'm telling you, in the first 3 minutes. Yeah.
Well, Bernie Sanders, he won 60% of the primary vote, and Hillary Clinton at 38.4. Somebody started clapping and realized nobody else was clapping, so they put their hands down. I see you.
That's how politics work. That's how it works, politics.
And on the Republican primary, Donald Trump had 35.2%, and John Kasich had 15.9%, and Ted Cruz was in third place with 11.6%. So, wow, good race.
There you go.
Tough race, close race.
Hey, they're not the only ones. People are politically active all over the place. I believe we started this trend, and tell me if I'm wrong. There's a 600-pound pig must have seen our show. Must have seen our show because we had pigs that predicted the Iowa caucus results accurately.
And the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and the Super Bowl. Yeah. Our second. By the way, the pigs have stopped taking our calls. The pigs are like, talk to my agent. I think we're going to be on Oprah next week. I'm not sure. Anyway, this 600-pound pig escapes from a New Hampshire farm and tries to go to the polls to vote. This is like a polling station, and that's a pig.
Well, the crazy thing is, everybody's in line like it ain't nothing.
Yeah. Oh, that's just Fred.
Yeah, like it's absolutely nothing. And another big turnout yesterday in Denver, Colorado for the parade for the Super Bowl champion Broncos. They had 1 million people.
Wow.
1 million people. There's John Elway, who won 2 Super Bowls as the quarterback there, who now runs the team. 1 million people. Congratulations. The only difference, like New York, when we go down what they call the Canyon of Heroes, they throw all that confetti and toilet paper and ticker tape. This is the absolute cleanest parade I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. They don't want to clean that up.
Yeah, they're like, I ain't cleaning that. You kidding me? This ain't Mardi Gras.
That's also, it's, they're so high up there that they probably get winded doing, like, anything like that. They're like, don't throw anything. Yeah. Let's just clap.
When you said so high up there, I was like, something else, huh? Yeah. But it is Denver. What can you say?
Hey, so anybody here wear a Fitbit? You ever wear Fitbits? Yeah, okay.
I tried those, yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm used
Or an iWatch, anything like that. So this Fitbit tracker detected a woman's pregnancy. How about that? Yeah, her
What?
I swear, this man turned to an online forum to answer questions about his wife's Fitbit. You know, they online, it'll tell you, like, it'll track your progress. And he was looking for more answers because her heart rate readings were so different. They were so elevated. She logged 10 hours in the fat-burning zone, which is impossible based on, like, her activity level. Like, apparently she was in the fat-burning zone just sitting on the couch. And it turns out that she was pregnant, as a matter of fact. How about that?
Wow.
So, your heart rate may increase by 10 to 15 beats per minute. So check those Fitbits, ladies, and make sure everything's A-okay.
If there's some guy at home with his wife, he probably look at your Fitbit. There's something you want to tell me? That's pretty amazing.
I remember that. I remember being pregnant and always, like, my heart was always racing the entire time. I felt like I was running a marathon.
Wow.
Yeah.
I sit here with you and my heart races because I'm in love.
Back up. Everybody back up. The lightning bolt's about to come down.
Valentine's Day's coming up. Hey,
is that it?
Gotta get in the mood.
Yes.
Gotta get in the mood.
It's just coming up.
And you know, today is a great day. It is a day to celebrate something that was invented so long ago, over 4,000 years ago. They found evidence that this was around in Egypt, Greece, and China, and it is National Umbrella Day.
Oh, yeah.
Ella. Under my umbrella, Ella, hey. God, I love that song.
And so what they umbra meaning shade or shadow is from a Latin word, and they call it a brolly. Is a slang word in Britain, and New Zealand, Australia, and South Africa. Please pass me the brolly.
Brolly.
Yeah.
Under my brolly.
We screwed that one up. And then, you know, I never heard this. This is a fancy word for it here in our country.
Okay.
A bumbershoot.
Oh.
A bumbershoot.
Oh, what?
A bumbershoot?
A bumbershoot?
Bumbershoot. You heard of that?
Yeah.
So, Art, tell us, what century was it when we turned over from calling it a bumbershoot to an umbrella? Oh, on the Mayflower, yes. Art on the Mayflower said, pass me the bumbershoot. And somebody said, did you say umbrella, Ella?
Yeah, from the late 19th century, they say bumbershoot. But that is crazy. But, you know, and Singing in the Rain and also Mary Poppins, which is like 1952 and 1964. They used them to dance. I mean, who doesn't love a nice umbrella?
I remember when my grandfather brought us all these hats with the umbrella on it, and we were so excited, my cousins and me, and there was, I'm not kidding, kids, this is back in the 70s, okay? So it was a different time. We did not keep watchful eyes on children the way we do now. They sent us out in the lightning storm.
No.
Because we had these amazing umbrellas and we wanted to see if they worked. And, you know, there was lightning and they were like, go on out there and see if it works.
Nothing like family love.
Yeah.
Nothing like family love. What else you got? You got anything else good over there?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of do. I'm not really sure about this. I mean, listen, I love a Yeti story like the next gal. Who doesn't love a Yeti? But they're saying that a Yeti was captured on video at a ski resort in Spain. See if you can see the Yeti in this picture. Can you see him?
Yeah.
Can you see my little Yeti?
Oh, yeah.
It's probably a Yeti.
I believe.
Yeah, I believe.
Is this just a still picture, or is there like video or anything?
There's shaky video.
Like UFOs and Yetis is never clear.
Right.
Yeah, you could be doing anything else and you get a clear picture of it, but they never have clear pictures of a Yeti.
Maybe they're scared.
Yeti's going the other way.
It's a Yeti carrying a bumbershoot.
That would scare me.
That scared me. Anyway, so he's back. The Yeti is back with a vengeance. Yeah.
The Yeti is back. Don't call it a comeback.
He's been hanging out with Bigfoot and the abominable snowman.
They just been chilling. And we got a big show today, everybody. Zoolander.
It's hard being ridiculously good looking.
And also from Better Call Saul, Bob Odenkirk is here. I'm still kicking myself over dumpling. I really am. But that is just so
It could have been a gnocchi. It could have been a potato dumpling, a gnocchi. You know, potato dumpling. Yeah.
Thank you for making me feel better.
Yes. I was just curious. I was just asking.
Yeah.
I'm an investigative journalist.
Well, you know, the good thing is I give hope to a lot of people out there right now with that. But, hey, our dancer is ready, looking sharp over there. Let's get it going with our Snow Wild travel to you.
With today's trivia dancer. That's Adrian Champion from Patterson, New Jersey. I liked it. There was a snake going on at the bottom and up top. We were bumping.
It looked like he had two different
bodies.
upper body was not connected to the lower body. That's some
great.
skill, Adrian.
We
Yo,
enjoyed
man,
it.
at 50, I'm still trying to do it. Still trying to do it.
He's at 50.
You're 50?
Yeah, and I'll be 51 next Tuesday.
You are not.
Yeah.
You look like a kid.
Thank you.
You're looking good, man. 50, 50
You look really
You know what they say,
50
black
is
don't
the new
crack.
30.
Yeah. And that dance is from the future.
All right, hey, great job, man.
Thank you.
Let's say hello to Scott Romagnoli from Oceanside, California.
All right.
Hello, Scott.
Hey, guys. Good morning. Hello.
Hey,
both of
Scott.
you. How you doing?
How are you?
Oh, that's cool.
What is
Doing
that?
fantastic. I'm just glad I don't need a bumper shoot today in California.
Yes.
Now, where are you in this picture, Scott?
We're in Chicago in that picture. We did, a year ago, we took the family to Chicago to see relatives.
It's great there. Isn't Chicago great?
Oh, it's such a beautiful city. We had such a great time in
It really is.
Chicago.
Yeah, it's great.
One of my
I
favorite
love it
cities,
there.
actually. I really love Chicago.
Absolutely.
Well, you know what? What are you up to today?
Today, I've got an exciting day of work and trying to sell Girl Scout cookies to my coworkers. Actually, the girls are doing it. I'm just their representative.
You know, do Girl Scouts, do they hang outside like grocery stores anymore?
They do. That's a big thing.
Okay,
There's a whole thing about boot sales, yeah.
Because, see, I bought some, I ordered some, and the guy's like, well, they haven't come in yet. I told him, you can keep them. I'm going to the grocery store. Okay, it's good to
Exactly.
know that.
Scott, can I order some cookies from you?
You can, and since you're giving up goldfish crackers for Lent, we think you should
so
fill it in with Thin Mints.
I need a replacement snack.
You
I
know
need a
what? Now,
replacement
that's
snack.
just flat. Now, that's just flat out
No,
wrong.
I need a replacement snack. Maybe, I like the, what is it, the Samoas? Yeah.
Or the Thin Mints.
Those are the favorite combination.
Is it a
Samoas
conflict?
and Thin Mints.
It's not a conflict of interest.
All right, well, let's see if he wins the prize.
Right. I mean, I'll buy. I'm going to buy them. I'm
We'll
going to
put
buy
your
them.
name on a case.
Yeah. Okay, so listen, Scott, we're going to spin the wheel, see what you're playing for, but then we're going to put you on hold and we're going to buy some cookies. What are the peanut butter ones?
The Do-si-dos?
Oh,
Or tag-along?
I'm sorry, back to you, Scott. Here's a great prize, the Ocean Club Resorts in Turks and Caicos. Woohoo! 7 days and 6 nights in a junior suite. It includes 1 spa treatment per person, 2 rounds of golf. This trip is provided in part by Hotels.com. It's a prize valued at $3,500. You have 20 seconds and only 1 guess. Good luck.
All right, you ready, Scott?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. On yesterday's show, we talked with Fred Savage. Who did Fred say he was seated behind at the Primetime Emmy Awards?
Oh, that was Amy Schumer.
You're going to Turks and Caicos.
Congratulations. You and a guest will enjoy 7 days and 6 nights at the Ocean Club in Turks and Caicos. Ocean Club sits on Grace Bay Beach in the Turks and Caicos Islands, which is consistently voted one of the world's best beaches. Enjoy breakfast and lunch daily, a $200 spa credit, 2 rounds of golf, plus access to on-site restaurants, tennis, water sports, and a dive shop. Your prize is valued at approximately $3,500.
Hey, Scott, congratulations.
Thank you. Oh, that's fantastic. Wow.
Now you get to help make the day of a lucky member of our studio audience who will receive a $500 gift certificate from Omaha Steaks. So please pick a number between 1 and 211.
24.
There he is. That man looks like he's going to kill his mistake. Hey, Scott, thank you. Congratulations, young man. He's over there dabbing it up. The dab is dead. All right, everybody. Stay here. We'll be right back with the very funny Ben Stiller.
Still ahead on live from Better Call Saul, Bob Odenkirk. We'll open up Kelly and Michael's inbox to get your questions and comments. Coming up next, Ben Stiller.
Talented guys in the business. Please welcome back to the show, Ben Stiller. We're doing a show stop you from getting all your selfies.
Yeah, exactly.
What is it like to be ridiculously good looking?
It's a burden.
Welcome back to the show, because last time you hear Kelly was on vacation.
That's
so
right.
You missed
Yeah,
me
I know. I know.
But I don't know if it's since then, but you've moved your family from L.A. back to New York City.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yes. We've been here for a little while now. We've been here for almost 5 years.
What?
And yeah, and it's great. I mean, because I grew up in New York and lived in LA for about 20 years, and then now we're back, and I wanted my kids to have that experience, that New York experience. The winter is great.
They must hate it.
You know, at first they hated it.
I don't believe children love winter. I think it's a lie that we all tell ourselves.
I think you're right. At first they were like in shock because they grew up in LA, and I said, hey, you know, we're moving back to New York. My daughter said, why are we moving to New York? I said, because I'm from New York. She goes, but I'm from LA.
Right.
And then the winter was fun. The first time we came in the middle of the winter, so like the first few days were great, and then it just goes on, and they keep on asking me how long is winter going to go on.
When is that groundhog going to see its shadow?
And it just goes on until it's over, and it's a long time here.
So, but is it good for you to be back where you grew up and be able to show them, you know?
Yeah, I love being back in New York, and you know, it's always felt like home, and you know, my mom and dad were here, and then, you know.
I'm sorry to hear about your mom's passing.
Thanks,
really sorry. She's such a great lady, and I was so lucky to work with her.
Yeah, I know. She loved you.
I loved her more.
But, you know, it was great for them to have that time with them, and yeah, it just feels like home.
Yeah.
For sure.
What I want to talk to you about now is, like, you're in New York, you've raised your kids in LA, you get to make movies in some of the greatest places of all time.
Yes.
And you shot this one in Italy, which I love.
It's incredible, isn't it?
I would have done catering to go on this trip with you.
Yes.
I would have done anything.
We had the catering covered.
I know. I would have swept up after the catering.
Yeah. No, it was an incredible experience going there and being able to bring the kids there. Yeah. They couldn't come the whole time because they were in school, and I said to my daughter, do you want to come move to Rome for 6 months? And she was like, no, my friends are here.
Oh, wow.
Which I totally understand.
She will live to regret that.
No, I don't think so. But she, yeah, but they came over for a few stretches, which was great, and we would go sightseeing and take them to, you know, for me, I love history, so being able to take them to places like the Colosseum or the Vatican and, you know, see that.
What was their favorite?
They liked, well, I loved the Coliseum, and we got this amazing tour of it right at sunset, right as they were closing it down, and about 20 minutes in, my daughter pulls me over and she goes, "Get me out of here. Get me the hell out of here."
Right.
She wasn't impressed.
It's
with
more
the
of a boy thing.
Yes, but I guess they get, you know, pillars at the Cheesecake Factory. So to them, it's.
But I'm with you. I love history as well. I really do. That's an amazing place.
And the Vatican was incredible too.
It's the most spectacular place.
Yeah. So no, it was really wonderful, and they loved it. We did some pizza making classes and things like
they're so
that.
lucky.
Yeah, very cool.
Well, you know, we're going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to talk to you about how you just can like transform yourself into this ridiculously good-looking Derek Zoolander after 15 years. You just go right back to it. It's in him. We'll be right back with Ben Stiller.
Crazy here. I don't blame them.
Hi, love you too.
So it's been 15 years since Derek Zoolander burst onto the scene. Where's he been hiding?
He has, you know, it's been a tough stretch for him, you know, because he was, you know, he was on covers and he was sort of the #1 model, and then, you know, age caught up with him a little bit, and he moved out to the mountains of extreme northern New Jersey.
I know those mountains. I know those mountains well.
And then we had to renegotiate with him to get him back to come back and do the sequel, and but it's been great to work with him again.
I am sure.
Yeah.
So I'm curious for you, did you have to watch the first movie again to get back into character to prepare?
You know, I actually did, because it had been so long, and I just kind of wanted to look at it to kind of see, you know, what it was, just to remind myself about doing the character, and then also kind of trying to feel what was it we're going to bring back for the second one.
Yeah.
So that was an interesting experience. And then once we started doing it and we got into it, and we got to Rome, and we started to do some camera tests and rehearse, and Owen came, and, you know, Owen Wilson playing Hansel, and Will Ferrell playing Mugatu, and we had everybody back. It was really fun.
It's dream casting.
Yeah, it was really fun. And then we had some really great new people like Kristen Wiig and Kyle Mooney, who's on Saturday Night Live, playing the new hipster designer Donatari.
Donatari.
So it was great to kind of take a few new chances and revisit some of the old stuff too.
And then Hansel and Derek actually make it into a store window, right?
Well, what we've been doing as we went to Europe to, you know, to promote the movie, and each city we tried to do a different little, you know, Hansel and Derek event, and we went to the Valentino store in Rome, and we were living mannequins, and there in the store window, which was,
It's incredible.
I think Owen's still there.
The paparazzi must have gone insane.
It was crazy, you know, like I put out a tweet, and like about 20 minutes before, and some people showed up, and it was really fun, you know. It was fun. I'd never done that before, and we kind of did it spur of the moment, so it was.
You did the fashion show too.
Well, we did the Valentino show to announce the movie last March, where we showed up in a real Valentino fashion show in Paris, which was, you know, extremely nerve-wracking, because it was a real thing, and it was a secret. And
those are big events.
Yeah,
I mean,
and people take fashion very seriously. And so there are all these like 6-foot, you know, female models, and then, you know, Owen and I come out.
I think that's why this movie struck such a nerve the first time around, is because it really does, like, you know, it makes fun of the fashion industry, which is really such a serious thing.
Yeah, and this time around we were able to have some of the real fashion icons be a part of the movie. And I also think Zoolander sort of relates to our own sort of narcissism and self-obsession. And, you know, when we did the first movie, there were no selfies, there were no camera phones, there was no social media.
Right.
I mean, so much is sort of played into, I think, what Derek and Hansel are about. And
well, when you walked in, I noticed that Derek adjusted very well to the selfie.
Yes, definitely. He's born for the selfie.
Well, let's look at a clip of Derek and Hansel reuniting after 15 years apart. Here's Ben Stiller in Zoolander 2.
Derek Zoolander. Hi. It's been a long time. Yeah, not long enough. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think I should. Peace.
Wait a minute. We haven't seen each other
since the building you designed fell on my face and ruined my career. Yeah, it's been a while.
It was an accident. I didn't mean to.
You didn't mean to build the support beams out of popsicle sticks and highly flammable rubber cement? That was just a little accident?
Yeah.
This is it. Forever. Because I promise you, this is the last time we will ever see each other. Right here, this moment. Goodbye forever.
Works for me.
They end up on the People Mover together again.
I've missed those two. I really have. I've missed those two so much. No.
Surprisingly, Derek doesn't have his engineering degree. Yeah.
You're kidding.
Yeah, no.
Make sure you check out Zoolander 2. Guess what? It's in theaters Friday.
Yes. Stay right there. We come back. Bob Odenkirk from Better Call Saul will be here, so see you in a minute. Winning comedy writer, producer, and actor. Now he stars on AMC's popular drama series, Better Call Saul. Please welcome the very talented Bob Odenkirk.
You're used to this by now, aren't you?
Are you kidding
Come
me?
on.
Mostly I'm at home being ignored, or I'm at the dog park being ignored, which is fine.
But you've had a big, how's 2016 been for you so far?
It's been great. I've made a bunch of resolutions, and I delivered on every one. I tried to come up with resolutions that are doable.
Yeah, like what? Give us some.
Use the internet.
Okay, that's good.
Keep it under 50,000 calories a day.
Yeah.
And I'm one that I haven't delivered on yet, which is celebrate our wedding anniversary within a week of the actual anniversary. That's the goal.
That's the goal.
See if I can do it.
You must have such an understanding spouse.
You know how it is. You know what it is I learned? You just buy gifts all the time. And they're just in the closet. You never, that's what I do. And when I come to New York, I really do it, man.
Yeah.
I just,
So
if
you
I
just
have
have
2
a
hours.
gift closet.
Sometimes I lose them for years.
Yeah.
Like I'll open a drawer and there's like a ring. I'm like, what was that? All right, well, you know, I guess it's there. I'll be okay.
Okay, so Valentine's Day is
Very
around
smart.
the corner.
I know.
What will you do? What will you not do? Tell me what's going to happen.
Well, you know what it is. It's that thing of you've been married for 20 years. We'll be up 20 years very soon.
Wow.
Not yet, but soon.
When's your anniversary?
What, you really going to do that
Don't
to me?
ask him when his anniversary is, man.
It's in March at some point. At some point in March, I crack open my calendar and I ascertain. I always highlight it every year. I take my calendar out at the beginning of the year, write in all the big birthdays, and I highlight them, and I still go, what is that yellow doing? Oh, that's the anniversary. I'll do a good job. I'll do a good job. But my wife is very understanding. Naomi is a wonderful, amazing woman who is a manager in show business. She manages my career and many other
She does a good job.
important actors, and she's the best. And she's very understanding. And so we work it out. But Valentine's Day, we actually won't be in the same city together because my son Nathan is at a big high school debate in Boston, and my wife will be with him.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That is great.
He's a big debater. He loves debate, and that's a big deal. And it's very competitive. Do you know?
Very competitive.
People pull muscles in their mouths. He's a junior in high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I'm really proud of him.
Is he funny like you?
He is a very funny guy.
Yeah.
But he, you know, you always don't want to do what your dad does.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think ultimately he will do comedy. It is so funny. At Christmas, we were sitting there, and a guest of ours asked Nate, what do you want to do when you grow up and, you know, in a few years? And he goes, I think I want to be a lawyer. And this is the craziest thing. I honestly said this. I said, I don't know why he wants to do that. He's so good at improv. Like, where?
You're a little biased, man. You're a little biased, but it's worked out for you. It worked out really well for you.
Has ever said that?
Ever.
Well, you know, we're going to take a quick break. It worked out well for you, though. I don't blame you. And we're going to see when we come back. Bob's going to tell us if he's getting closer to his alter ego from Breaking Bad, Saul. So we'll be right back with Bob Odenkirk.
Friday on Live, join us as we celebrate Kelly's 15 years at Live. It'll be a sweet anniversary celebration.
Friday is Kelly's 15th anniversary. And next live, Penelope Cruz from Zoolander 2.
You have to look irritated. I don't think you're...
You don't slide into it like a cheap pair of slippers and then reap all the rewards.
I thought you were proud of me.
I was. When you straightened out and got a job in the mailroom, I was very proud.
So that's it then, right? Keep old Jimmy down in the mailroom because he's not good enough to be a lawyer.
Whoa. Here's the thing about you, right? The thing about you is that you're this brilliant comedian and you can also do drama. And I bet it's not the reverse oftentimes, right?
Well, people, yeah, there's a feeling that dramatic actors, a lot of times when dramatic actors want to do comedy, they just think it's just get big.
Right.
Just be really loud.
Right.
It's kind of true.
Right.
But it's not entirely true. And there seems to be, I know that my comedian friends, and it seems every year a comic actor does a great turn in a drama and people are always surprised. But honestly, comedy is all about commitment and committing to something crazy and making it real and believing it. So you just need to dial it down a little, but that's what drama is too, you know, committing. And that was the great Michael McKean, also a comic actor.
Yeah, of course.
And McKean is in Spinal Tap, and then he does that scene, and how great is that? He's so good, and people compliment me on what I've done in this show, but the writing is the best writing on TV, and so wonderful. And then the actors I'm working with, I mean, on Breaking Bad, Bryan Cranston, Aaron Paul, Anna Gunn, and here... Here, Michael McKean, Jonathan Banks. When you're surrounded by people, they're like a force of gravity, and they bring you in and focus you.
Yeah.
So.
But when you saw, did you think that this role, you know, Saul Goodman would become so popular?
I laughed at it every time. And the first scene I did on Breaking Bad, the first time I did Saul Goodman, people in the crew made jokes about the spinoff. Right away, as soon as the scene was over. Yeah, I'd like to work on your spinoff. Because the character was so funny and kind of big for a secondary character. It was like bigger than a normal you'd expect. And people joked about it. It felt like, wow, there's such a big character there. And then Vince Gilligan in my second season on Breaking Bad said to me in the hallway, he goes, hey, you think there's a show on that? Because I think there might be. And
wow.
That's my Vince.
I don't know Vince Gilligan, but I feel like I do now just by that.
He's a real friendly Southern gentleman.
Yes.
And and I just I laughed it off because how could you even imagine what he's given me?
You know what? I'm glad you both imagined it. I really am.
Breaking Bad was some of the best writing ever on television. So is Better Call Saul, man. And it is Better Call Saul. The season 2 premieres February 15th on AMC at 10 p.m. Don't miss it. The very talented Bob Odenkirk, everybody.
Coming up next, we're going to reveal our own shocking Yeti discovery.
Tomorrow on Live, a performance by country duo Maddie and Tay. And also from the new series Vinyl, Bobby Cannavale.
They finally found the clip that we were searching for in 2008 when Yetis attacked. Yes. Time. Oh, what the hell was that?
Thank you.
I think that was you and Pat Sajak, and that was...
I got to tell you, nobody up there looked familiar to me. Not even me.
Wow.
And it could have been an art lookalike.
Did we have a Yeti travel trivia?
Yes, we did. Yes.
We did?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, my gosh. Guys, it's just like blank spaces.
It would have been great if we could have got a costume that had fur all over it, not just a head. But it's Lisa Caruso from Wheeling, West Virginia said, hey, guys, we spotted a Yeti in St. John, U.S. Virgin Islands on the paddleboard.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I remember that sighting.
But she even says, kind of looks like a big chicken. I think she's right.
I remember that sighting well. Nancy Rogers from Virginia Beach, Virginia says after seeing yesterday's cat photo, she had to share this photo of Dempsey, their cat, wearing a cone of shame. There's something very funny about...
Hopefully they don't have to keep those on for long. That just looks like cruel and unusual punishment. But I'm sure they had it for a reason. And then Susan Burr from West Haven, Connecticut said, in Michael's defense, if you look up ravioli online, it is referred to as a dumpling stuffed with cheese.
Yeah.
Thank you, Susan. Thank you.
I don't know what dictionary Susan's looking at, but Marcy Drake from Wassalong, Pennsylvania says, my son also graduates this year. He's also, he's based his college visits on which had the best food.
Smart kid. You got to eat in college. All right, stay right there. We'll be right back.
For more information, visit our website,